I'm making chicken noodle soup. And while we've made chicken noodle soup more times than I can count, whoa, I feel like every time I make it slightly different. So this is how I'm making it today. This is a whole chicken. Sometimes I use thighs, but I always like to have a skin on situation because the skin's gonna give you a lot of flavor and depth of color. We're gonna brown our chicken first. So I'm gonna put like tiny little bit of algae oil into our pot. Let this guy get like nice and browned up on all sides. That's gonna help deepen our broth into like a more caramel color rather than keeping it super light. And then I'll take him out, I'll cook the veg, and then I'll put him back in with water and we'll make the soup. And we're gonna let it sit for a long time because that's how you get a good broth, you know? Chicken noodle soup. I got chicken hands. I like just carrot and celery in my chicken noodle soup. I've already chopped it up. Sometimes I'll put potato. Sometimes, but right now I don't want that. Any kind of neutral oil will do. I'm doing algae, but a little bit of algae in the pot that we're gonna cook the soup in. Put them on the stove. Get them heating up. I'm also just gonna like lightly season this chicken. Let's see, can you hear the sizzle? 3, 2, 1. No, I don't think you could hear that. I'm just gonna leave this raw chickeny dish here because I'll use it to put my chicken back on. He'll still be pretty raw. I was here when I decided to start filming. I just have a little bit of onion, a little bit of market garlic. I'm probably gonna do all this garlic. You don't need to see this now. I'm making the soup for tomorrow. We're not gonna eat it tonight for dinner. We're going to my parents, but I bought this chicken and it had to be cooked. Yes, sweetie. Do you need help with her? That chicken is loud, isn't it, Jenny? Thank you. Okay. That okay? Can you see her? Kitchen is just like so functional now. I could just scream it from the rooftops. It makes me so happy. Oh! Pan's really hot, so I'm just gonna let it cool down and I'll add my onions and garlic. Cook them till they're translucent, just in like the fat and oil that's still in there. Cook my veg for a minute, season with some salt, and then I'll add my chicken back in, bay leaf, water, pepper. That's kind of it. Cook her for a couple hours until like it's nice and deep and golden and delicious. Oh, hi Rapunzel. Would you like to join my girls back here? Nice work. Who else can stand? Can you go find me someone else who can stand? Onions and garlic in the pot. Scrape up all those brownie bits from this chicky that happened. The thing is that onions always make me cry no matter what. There's no trick that would ever help me. Onions are good. I'm gonna add in my veg, give it a little salt, stir for a couple minutes. And then my chicky and water, a little salt. These guys are cooked enough. It doesn't have to be super long. Chicky, and go right on in there. Pot is hot, but you can see what's happening, see? Water. She's gonna go, oh wait, hold on. We need a little bit of, don't spill on me. Salt, that's enough. Some bay leaves, some pep, that's it. Put her on the stove, probably like 2 hours. I kind of go by vibes more than time, so I'll let you know. Bring it to a boil. You can like scoop off whatever foam settles at the top. Turn it down to simmer though, and then I let it simmer for like the 2-3 hour mark. I like to make my noodles separately. I prefer a tubetti. Tubetti is my favorite shape, but also like a stelline is fine. I don't know what I'll do today, I have both. I'll be back in like hours. I'm just realizing now that I have a bunch of turnips in the fridge. I actually don't know if they're good or not because Ben bought them thinking they were beets. Don't ask how he thought that. Anyway, I have a bunch of turnips, so I'm gonna take them out of the fridge and see if they're good because I could add those. They have for sure seen better days, but it will bring like an alternative flavor into the mix, you know, but that's okay. We got to use them up. They're going in. We're putting them in. Okay, we went to dinner at my parents'. There's a dish situation. It was cooking for probably like 2 hours, and then all I did was just turn it off and let it kind of like cool down while I was gone. I was probably gone for like an hour. Now we are going to do the chicken, which I prefer to let it cool down before I manhandle it, but you do you. It will burn your fingers off, but basically you're just gonna like pick all the meat out. Okay, he fell apart. I like to put bones and paraphernalia to one side and meat to the other. It's still hot. I like to just shred it with my fingers because it's just the easiest. Ouch, it's still hot. Skin bones, paraphernalia. Cool air in there. It did fall apart so much that I'm hoping there's no like vertebrae in the pot, but I'll just tell Ben, watch what you're eating. I bought these things called apple plums. I don't know, any kind of crossbred situation. I'm like, tell me more about you. Should I try one right now while I wait for this body to cool down? Sorry, aprum, not apriplum. Kind of a bad name. Upon feeling, video really is a mashup of two. Upon feeling feels more like a plum than an apricot. Oh. Whoa. I'm weirdly into that. Whoa. Okay, wait, Jimmy has to try this. Jam! This is a whole carcass. That was like kind of a weird situation. And now, soup is ready. I'm just gonna jar it up and then eat it tomorrow. That's it. Chicken. Really delicious broth. Oh yeah, she needs salt. It can take on a lot of salt, the Chicky Noody soup. Like the broth is rich and delicious, but like, oh yeah, close, one more. Oh my God, yeah, it's so good. Incredible. That's Chicky Noodle soup. Make your noodles and enjoy. I like to top with parm, lemon, chili flakes, parsley. That's really it. Okay, bye.